Here's the thing, bro. You guys know as well as I know, there's a lot of messed up, dark stuff going on in today's world, in today's society, in plain sight. This is not rocket science. This is not Oblivion. This is not no Harry Potter sequel of casting spells. This is what's going on today. There's a lot of witchcraft going on. Talk about spells. There's some real life spells going on. No Harry Potter shit. There's a lot of witches, warlocks in this world today. Do you guys know what a witch really does and what a witch really is? A witch will put you in a lose-lose situation time after time after time after time again. A lose-lose one. Which is not good. You see, guys, men naturally, here's a great example. Men naturally care less than women do. Naturally. They care less. Real men naturally care less than women do because women are emotional. Their emotions make them care more. Their emotions make them do certain things. I'm not saying men don't care at all, just less. We have things to do. We have to turn our brains pretty much off to some degree because things have to get done. We don't sit around just caring about everything and oh my God, like lovey, 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 lovey dovey, shovey. Like, no. Men can care, sure, just less. That's more of a woman's thing to do. But today, women love to go against their own hardwiring and biology, which they really deep down can't, but they lie. They act a certain way to make it look like they're not that, but they are that. And they do care more. They just lie and they act like they don't. It's plain and simple. They'll act all hard as if they don't care and all this stuff until it comes down to it, and then you will see how much they do care. Because there's something about it, bro, where women want a certain power over you today as a man, and it's just, it's witchcraft, is what it is. They will put you in a lose-lose situation. Lose-lose. And I don't even believe all the time they're meaning to do this, but they are. They are doing it. They might not be meaning to all the time, but they're still doing it. They'll put you in a lose-lose situation because they're going to test the waters to see your care level. They're going to test the waters to see how much you care. And if you do care, they put you in a lose situation right there. If you show an overwhelming amount of care, they put you in a lose situation. If you show to them you don't care at all, you're just whatever. You're in a lose situation because they're gonna complain to you that you don't care about me. Da 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 da. So you care too much, you care too little. It's a problem, and it is witchcraft. It is manipulation on a man, and a lot of men are going through this today. And you guys have to be aware of these kinds of things out here. The right woman, bro, will be comfortable allowing you to be yourself. You won't have to walk on eggshells. You won't have to feel bad vibes and certain things all the time. It ain't gonna happen. She's gonna let you be. And these are just the facts, bro. Like, men actually care less. Women actually care more. And it's because they're emotional. They put more time and thought and thinking into those things, when men's just kind of da 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 da, like, you got to get this shit done, you got to get here, you got to get there, you got to do this, you got to do that. And it's like you have so much workload, you got to turn that part of your caring brain off. Because if a man wants to sit around all day and just love, heart eyes love, well, sure, you could. No time for that. I shouldn't say no time for that. Small amounts of time for that. You have to keep focused on what you're doing as a man and not get blindsided and have a woman manipulate you in a way where you start to lose yourself. It's the last thing you want happening as a man. That's why she has to understand you. She has to learn about you. She has to respect you. You have to teach her a few lessons. I know people that have ended and got back together. I know certain things like that have happened, and conversations had to have been had. And they were had. And it made things better. Sometimes things fall apart. Things come back together again. You never know. Things do work that way sometimes. People break up and get back together, and it's better than it's ever been. It's almost like it had to die to come back to life. But just understand, bro, you have to be who you are as a man. She has to respect that. She has to love that you're that way. She has to allow you to be that way. She can't be pulling you in certain directions and making you be a certain way and feel a certain way and all this stuff. You have to be who you are at all times and not do any of that funky shit. None. It is witchcraft. You have a witch on your ass, bro. No woman should make you feel anything less than what you are. The thing is, guys don't know that. I didn't know that when that stuff happened to me a long time ago. I didn't know that. Because you're involved in it at the time and you become blind to it. You can't see straight. Things start to happen. And it's a very dangerous position to be in as a man. And it's not where you want it to be. Until all of a sudden, they took you there and you didn't even know it. Like, things can happen that quick. That's why you have to be super aware of what is going on and your surroundings and everything else. You have to, when it's just yourself, you have to know who you are. Fully through. You have to know who you are. Through and through is what I'm meaning to say here. It's not worth losing that part of yourself, bro. And most men who pick up the phone with me and do calls with me, this is their biggest issue. Like, the way they explain things, I can tell they got away from being themselves completely. They got blinded by love, right? They got blinded by it. You can love but not be blinded by it. You can love somebody but not be so deeply in love where you lose who you are because you're so involved in that world. You're still a human being. You still have hobbies. You still have things to do. You still have a life. Love don't make up all of life. You're a human being as well. You do things as well. You have things to focus on as well. Love's important. Love in everyone's life is important to a degree. But so aren't you. So any woman you guys are dealing with, bro, you have to have these conversations with her and let it be known. This can actually help them understand how things have to be. It's happened to someone recently that I know about. They had those conversations and it made things better. This is how things have to be. So if we're going to work, then this is how it has to be. We just saw that it didn't work whenever things went that way and you try to get things to go your way. It didn't work. You have to let me be me. That's what you have to tell her. And You have to accept who she is as well. And if you don't, like it, you don't like her. You don't like her. That's the thing, bro. If you can't accept somebody for who they are, you don't really like them. If you want to change somebody that bad because you don't like what they're doing or who they are or any of that, you don't even like them. That's the crazy thing. When you're getting yourself into a relationship, like not like even before that, like a talking stage, and things start to go a certain way, there's a lot of mirroring that could be going on there. You don't know for sure. There could be. They could be telling you they like all the things that you like and all this stuff, but as time keeps going on, you can start to see that they really don't. They really don't. Y'all have a lot not in common. There's a lot of things you like, they don't. A lot of things they like, you despise. You see through it. Those are bad habits. Da-da-da-da-da. You're on a completely different wavelength and stuff's just not working. So those things can happen in relationships. And that's the funny thing about all this stuff, bro. The truth always comes to light at the end of the day. The truth always comes to light. Love can be blinding. It can be. You have to think above it sometimes. In fact, a lot of the time. Like, it's okay to love. You got to think about other things as well, other than just all love, all love, all love, all love, all love, all love. What else are you thinking? Is that all you're thinking? There's more to life than love. There's more to life than feeling loved. Family, feeling loved. Oh my God. Well, there's a hungry lion right now in this kitchen. There's no time for love. When there's a hungry lion in the kitchen, there's time to hunt. There's time to eat. There's time to do those types of things. It's time to get down with it. It's time to bite through some flesh. It is time. Ain't no love during those times. Shit gotta get done. Work needs to be done. And then you have a little bit of downtime. Do some lovey stuff. Have some intimacy with your female lion. Do whatever you want to do. But get back to it. You see what I'm saying here, guys? It's not all about love. It's not all about being blinded by love. It's about you as well. It's about doing the things that make you you. And not stopping those things. You don't stop those things. You do you. That is what you do. You stop doing you, you will see what happens. I'd like to say I've never made that mistake in my life, but looking back, you do put too much effort and emphasis on certain things and people, and it always ends up being a bad mistake. It always does. And if you guys have yourself a lady, these are the conversations that need to be had. Have to be. These conversations need to be had. She has to know the truth. She has to know how things must run, must operate for y'all's survival, for y'all's well-beings. You can't let a woman run the show. You can't let a woman do everything she wants to do all the time and all this stuff. It doesn't work that way. Things need to get done. Things need to happen. Things can't just be so one-sided and all that stuff. It just cannot be. Things, you know, there has to be some structure to some degree. So, men naturally care less. Women lie by acting like they don't care. We know this. That's what happens, especially today. They just want to act like the harder gender over here, bro. They want to act like they're the non-caring ones when they're trying to gaslight your mind. Trying to make it seem like, or as if you have to care more to validate them, to make them feel like you care. So they do things, bro. They perform witchcraft. They perform witchcraft to make this happen. Instead of letting you be you, they want to draw all this stuff out of you, and all like it's making you not be who you're supposed to be. It's making you lesser of a man. Because they're drawing you into that dead space. It's their wheelhouse. It's right where they want you to be. It's happened to most of us at least a time in our lives, if not a few. And can you guys tell me anything that happened that was good? When any of these women drew you into their dead space. Can you guys tell me in the comment section, please, what good has happened when a woman has drew you into her dead space? Now you guys can let me know what's happened in the comment section when a woman did draw you into that dead space of what you thought was real but wasn't. You fell for things. You went to that level. You stooped down to that level, right where she took you. Right where she left you almost lifeless, empty, hollow. What happened there, bro? Nothing good. Explain in the comment section. And can you just explain, like I said, anything good that's happened when a woman has drew you into that dead space with her lies, with her witchcraft, with her manipulation? What good has happened to you when she took you there? What good? What good has happened? None. And no good ever will happen there. When you break down life, bro, it's just seeming like one big head game, isn't it? For the most part. Not to say love doesn't exist. It does. You can feel love. Definitely. But it's more of a choice to make it actually happen and to have it long-term, sustainable. Things have to be a certain way. It literally has to be a certain way, and there has to be some sort of structure involved to make it work. And it's going to involve two individuals who know what to do, who know how to handle things, to make that happen. And if not, it won't happen. You're going to get some female who's lying to you. You're going to get some female who's drawing you into that dead space, acting like she don't even care. But she does. You guys have to pay attention, bro, to how women act. One thing can mean something. One thing can mean one thing. That thing can mean the other. It's just, you just have to pay close attention. Because women do this to purposely manipulate. It's happened a million times. A billion times. Billions of times. So is seeing believing? Or are we just going crazy, guys? I think we're all just going crazy, aren't we? All of us dudes, we're just going crazy, bro. Totally. We're just out of our minds. How could women possibly do such a thing? Oh my God, how the way we think sometimes, guys. Oh my goodness. They're just so perfect. They're just waiting at home, cooking meals, cleaning. Everything's cleaned. Everything's spit shine cleaned. They're just waiting there, feminine, bubbly, eyes like nothing I've ever seen in my life. They're just perfect. We're just crazy, guys. We're just gone crazy. Right. Men naturally care less. Women naturally care more. But women lie by acting like they don't care when they care. They're just doing things to you, bro. To test you. To see what you're going to do. And as long as you're a solid dude, you'll be just fine. If you're not a solid dude, say goodbye. This is typically how it goes. You have to put her in her place. Don't feel sorry. This is what it is. I'm out.